So I thought I'd do a little investment update on this week's one, just specifically as an investment update. Not that there's anything massive to mention, except that one of the new additions is this. We've had a few, John has now, because John deals with the emails mostly now, as opposed to Logan. So John's had a few emails from people saying, well, now you've got this issue sorted out with bank transfers, and now you're able to give people extra points for even small bank transfers. Does that mean that you're going to be reopening up the investments for the smaller amounts again? Which was quite an interesting question, really, because if you remember, we closed off the small amounts for the investments because it was too much time and trouble trying to check for money and one thing and another. But yes, you know, that's a good, fair point. So what we've done is we've added one to the investment list, and we've added one at 50 quid. So now if you want to buy 100 quid's worth, or if you want to buy 150 quid's worth, you can buy 3. If you want to buy 100 quid's worth, you buy 2. Pardon me. I always do that when I'm on video. Apologies. If you want to buy 1, you just buy 1. Less than 50 quid I think that would be too low because of the time it takes when it comes to the payouts, because we do have to physically deal with them one by one. So it's not worth doing less than 50 quid. But from a 50 quid point of view, yes, we can do it. Yes, we've now added it, and you're absolutely right. You can get the extra 20 times points. So in short, what does that mean? It means that you can now buy an investment from as little as 50 quid and up to a maximum of, well, the maximum would always be whatever the amount is that's available at that time. That's the maximum, which is more than what anybody will want to put in anyway. So your minimum is now 50 quid instead of 250 quid. That's the main news. And of course, you get back 50% over 2 years, and you also get back another 20% immediately in points if you pass by bank transfer. If you don't pass by bank transfer, you get 11% back, 11 times the points. If you pass by bank transfer, you get that 11 plus 9, you get 20 times the points, which is 20% back immediately to spend. So it's a bit of a no-brainer sometimes. As an investor said to me the other day that they were talking to me, they've had a couple of payouts now, and they said to me, I'll stick with you for as long as you're doing the investments, because there is no investment in the world that's better than yours. The most I can get from anywhere I go to is like 5%. So there you go. By all means, come on board. They won't last forever, but they are there at the moment. Okay then, that's that sorted. Plus it goes without saying, if you are an investor or someone that's looking to invest, not even like cash investments with us, but looking to invest ongoing, looking to invest your money in coins, one thing and another, you really ought to think about clicking a button and signing up to the special offer emails, because you'll get offers in those emails that I don't give out very often, or at all, or to the main, as it were. And that might be because I'll send the special offer email off in the special offers and sell them all. You know, so there'll be nothing there to put out into the main. So again, you know, it's worth signing up to the special offers if you're looking at investing, because the kind of things you get offered in the special email sometimes is good for an investment. I sometimes have some of you chaps and chapesses, not to forget the chapesses, I sometimes have some of you follow me and ask me, you know, on a regular basis, what should I invest in at the moment, Ian? What's the best thing for me to buy at the moment, Ian? And I can give my advice, and I sort of was doing that at one point quite a bit, until my wife pointed out to me that it looked to her like I was coming across like a really hard-nosed salesman, which is not what I wanted, so I sort of backed off from that. But I still get people want to follow me and want to know what to invest in, want to know what is it I put my money into this week or whatever. So let me tell you what I've done, because I tend to look at something and I will do what everybody else isn't doing. I look at what everybody else is doing. I'm not a herd mentality. I'm a bull, I suppose, because I make my own way and so on, as opposed to following everybody else. And for the last 2 weeks, because of the price, literally and only because of the price, I've put £200 of my own wages each week. So last week I put £200 in, and the week before I put £200 in. And I just say to Logan, do a sell for me on my account, for that, and take it out of my wages. And for the last 2 weeks on the trot, I've spent £200 out my wages on exactly the same thing. And all I've done is put it in an envelope with the invoice, sealed the envelope, written on the envelope what it is, how much it's worth, and I put that in the back of my own personal private cupboard. And what those coins were, and I'm going to get some shaking heads now, because you're going to go, what? No, you haven't. But yeah, I did. And there's a good reason for it and all. Boy Scouts, Britannia, Girl Guides, Roger Bannister. Those 4 coins. Those 4 coins are being forgotten about. Those 4 coins are being ignored. Those 4 coins are just being not bothered about. Everybody wants the Kew Gardens out of that set because they want a Kew Gardens in that set. Oh, I don't want a Roger Bannister, I've already got one. I don't want a Boy Scouts or Girl Guides, I've already got one. Why would I want a Britannia? I've got from 97 to 2008, all Britannias. Why do I want another Britannia? So, I get that, but I'm looking at it purely and simply from that point of view. I'm not looking at it from any other point of view, and I know I'm rambling in this a bit, but it's worth it. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the purple 20s and the brown 10s and the blue 5s. I'm looking at the money. And they are, out of all of the 24 non-released coins for the last couple of years, all the coins that are not being released into general circulation, those 4 coins are the cheapest on the market right now. And there are people selling them cheaper than what I'm selling them. I can't be asked to go and buy them off them, I buy them off myself. But the point is, those 4 coins are being ignored. They're being ignored by all the wrong people. They're being ignored by you, the investors. I know you're ignoring them because I know what you're spending. Well, not spending everywhere else you're spending, but what you spend with me is a good indication. And I know. Now, some of you out there will go, listen to him waffling on. He's just trying to get rid of old stock. You can please yourself, and you can think what you like. But let me tell you this. At the moment, I spend £200 a week of my wages on those coins and those coins alone. I buy them properly, officially, with a receipt. And I put those coins away. And I'm buying those coins for no other reason than the price of them. Because the price of them is so low that it is a crime to ignore those prices. Now, if I could afford, out of my own personal, I know it's my business, I know that. I own everything, I know that too. But I do like to keep my personal separate from my business. And my personal spend, what I spend out of my wages, that's mine. That's mine to do whatever I want to do with. It's my wages. I want to give £5 to a homeless man, I will. It's my wages. Nobody tell me what to do with my wages. I spend it on what I want. And business is a bit different. Personal, it's a bit personal, isn't it? You know, it's your own. Now, I'm recognising that these deals are there to be had, and I know what's going to be happening in the long term. And I absolutely know that these coins are going to be touching 150 quid, 200 quid in 10 years' time or so. I believe that with every fibre of my being. So, I put my money where my mouth is, my own personal wages, and at the moment, I'm spending £200 a week on those coins. And I'm gonna, in one way, I'm creaming it. I'm absolutely creaming it because of the price of those coins. And those coins will not go up in value until people start realising, oh, hang on, I'm missing out here. And then they'll steam in. And once everybody starts steaming in and buying those coins, the price of them are going to go up. But at the moment, the price is so low, it is ridiculous. And the reason the price is so low is purely and simply because so many sets got sold in order for people to get hold of the Kew Gardens. That's all they could think about. Kew Gardens, crash, smash, get it out, get it out, get it out. And what's left over is left over is left over is left over by the thousand. And now, thousands of them are there. Nobody wants them. And yet, the real, true value of those coins, at the moment, if somebody said to me, if like one of my investors, Peter, will ring me up from time to time, or Dave, and they'll say to me, look, you know, what should I buy? Should I buy this or should I buy that? And I try and lead them right. And if you rang me up and said to me, should I buy them coins you're talking about on your video, or should I put my money into aviation and Frankenstein and all them, Jane Austens and all them, I'd say, well, how much of that do you want to get out of the deal? If you want the deal that's going to give you the most of that profit, it has to be the coins I've just mentioned. If you're doing it out of choice and likeness, then it might be the others. But if you're really, really, really putting that money in for no other reason than making money in the future, if that's all you're thinking about is making money out of that deal, then those 4 coins are 4 coins to put everything you've got into. And the reason I say put everything you've got into is because even the people of you that are the skintest, even the people that have got the lowest and the least amount of money, even somebody that is struggling to have a £5 disposable income at the end of the week, even you can afford one of these coins right now, in this moment in time. No matter how skint you are, even you can afford one of those coins. And I'm not telling you to buy it off me, because there's too many people selling them cheaper than me. You need to be snapping their hand off, and you need to be putting them coins away. Because going out and buying a coin for 5 or 8 quid that is going to turn into 150 in 10 years, it is literally a no-brainer. And anybody that doesn't agree with that, you're doing me a favour. You really are doing me a favour, and everybody like me that's putting money into this coin right now, because you're keeping the price low for us. Thank you very much. All of those people that do not believe that they should mess about with these 4 coins, you're doing the rest of us that know what we're doing from an investment point of view, you're doing us a huge favour, because you're keeping the price really, really, really low. And I'm happy with that, because it means I can use a bit of my wages and make a proper investment. I'm getting, if I buy these and Jane Austen, I'm getting nearly 3 times the coins. 3 times the coins almost. Now, come on, 3 times the coins. Both coins are going to go to 150, 200 pounds. But you're going to get 3 times the coins if you buy these ones. That means 3 times the money for the same layout, if you see what I mean. So, my own personal, for those of you that, if you really want to follow me and follow what I put my money into personally, that is what I'm putting my money into right now. Yes, all of those other non-release coins are worth putting your money into. So if you like I mean, I've got investors that just love particular coins, and they'll buy Frankenstein over and over and over and over and over again. They'll buy 6 a week, every week, 6 a week, 10 a week, whatever. Great investment. I'm not saying anything against that. The Frankensteins are a great investment. I've got some. All of the non-release coins are a great investment. I've got some. What I am telling you is that those 4 are the cheapest worldwide, I'm saying. eBay wide, Amazon wide, internet wide, everywhere wide. Those 4 coins are the cheapest out of the entire list of 24 non-release coins. So if they are the cheapest, buy loads of them, because you can buy twice as many, 3 times as many. That's where you should be putting your money. Everybody's forgetting about that. Don't know if I'll give this information out again. I'm giving it out in this video. From now on, I may very well just quietly just carry on buying them and putting them away. But let me tell you, that is, you know, a double boom time, because at the moment it's a boom time with all 24 non-release coins, but right now you've got a double boom time, because you've got 4 of them that are pennies, that are cheap as chips. Well, not pennies, but a couple of quids, you know. I mean, we're doing them for £7.95. You probably get them for 5 or 6 quid. If you shop around, there are people that are doing them cheaper. I won't do them cheaper, purely and simply because I know what they are. Like, there's no way I'll do them cheaper than 8 quid a coin. Couldn't afford to do them cheaper than 8 quid a coin, because we have to pay for the whole set. But they will go up in value, and you can buy them at the moment a little bit cheaper than I'm selling them for. If you want to buy them off me, you can. I'll be grateful, and you can use your points. Use your points and get some. You know, put some of these away, because the value to you in 10 years' time, oh my God, it's huge. It's unbelievable. You buy one now for £8, I mean, that's 10, 20 times the value nearly, or more. So anyway, up to you whether you missed the boat on that. I think you should put some serious money into that, whether you put it in with me or whether you don't, but I think you should put some serious money into that. Anyway, investments are open now, £50, so you can do that and you can get a return on that. All our investors, we're glad to have you with us, and even you benefit now, because even you get the extra, you're back onto that extra points when you pass by bank transfer. So you get 20% back immediately. If on a £5 investment, that's £1,000 back immediately. Straight away, you've got £1,000 you can spend. So how do you fault that? Nobody in the world gives anything like that. Anyway, that's it for an investment update this week. I don't think there's anything more to tell you from an investment wise. I've given you my real honest, what I put my money into at the moment personally. So you can do with that what you, I'll know, because I'll see the sales go up. But I promise you, you know, look at the eyes, I do promise you, I am not doing this just to get rid of stock because I've got loads of stock. I actually, on these coins, I don't care if you buy them or not off me, because the more you don't buy off me, the more I'm going to buy. Because for the foreseeable, I'm taking £200 a week out of my wages and I'm putting it in those coins until I see those coins go up to a price that makes me think again. And you know, if the price goes up to a point where the price is reasonably level with, say, other coins, Frankenstein, Peter Rabbit, whatever, then I might look at that and go, oh, I'll have Stephen Hawkins this week or whatever. But whilst the price is so low, £200 a week I put into that personally, and I won't stop until the price goes up, because it's the best investment there is, could possibly be made. Anyway, enough about that. Covered the 20%, covered the points, covered the investments, covered what's open. Large investors, you don't need to phone me. You can if you want, but you don't need to. You can just literally buy it. Just one thing I would say though, brought to my attention, is that when paying by bank transfer, please don't think that you choose that and then somehow, some way you're going to put your details in and we take the money out of your bank. That doesn't happen. You choose that option, and then you need to watch the screen and read the screen, because it will tell you in the screen what our sort code and bank account number is. It will also tell you what to do, and it tells you to put your name as the reference. We also prefer the order number as well. Order number, then your name as the reference, and then we can look out for it and match you up. So that's what you need to do there. All right, and that's it, I think. Everything else I've covered, nothing else to cover. Thank you very much, and let's get on for another good rest of the year, another week, another great week. Beautiful sunshine. So I hope everybody has a lovely week. All right then, many thanks. Bye for now.